Another evacuation. With the power outage, we get one. Now we get one with this. And I know it's got to be a bum because, especially the conditions, especially for your business, are actually daggone good.
Yeah, the conditions right now are great, Sam. We've got really good kiteboarding conditions, moderate northeast winds, and you know, all the way through the weekend, and then today on Monday. So it's and you look outside, right? It's sunny out as well, and we got a bunch of lessons and camps out on the water today, and they're getting the bad news when they actually come off the water because they didn't hear it yet. So they'll have to leave this evening.
What's this mean for you as far as here in September, and obviously with what happened back in July with the power outage? I know it's been a hit, and you get another one. It's just, I mean, what's it mean for you guys?
I mean, it's the worst feeling. I mean, it just makes you nauseous when you hear, I mean, it's basically going to be a fair weather evacuation. With the way that the storm's tracking now, you always have the what if, but with the way that the storm is weakening and tracking further east, I mean, this is going to be a swell event rather than a wind event. I mean, right now the peak winds forecasted are in the right around 60 miles an hour. So I mean, we get that all the time, all the way through the middle of the winter. So that's not really a big deal. But what is a big deal is the surf that's on the way. That was sent from Maria when it was a much stronger storm, and you know, even now it's still a Category 1 storm, so you shouldn't really fool around with something like that. But the swell event is what triggered the evacuation, because they're expecting quite a bit of overwash on Highway 12.
What's it mean as far as your business?
It's not the best thing. I mean, we're lucky in that we have a you know, an internet part of our business. So you know, our goal through these evacuations is to keep, you know, we're still open our normal hours, and because all of our customers, whether it be across North America or around the world, most of them don't even know what Maria is, and so they still expect us to be open. So we'll still be open, but the on-site part of our business, like our restaurant and our walk-in surf shop and our accommodations, obviously that takes a big hit.
And obviously losing 8 days like you did back in the summer, and then having to deal with it again, however long it's going to be, especially in fall with as warm a fall as it is, and you get a lot of the weekend business.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's during the week. I mean, you probably can make it up this weekend possibly.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make it up. You know, when it's gone, it's gone. You know, and it also takes you get up a momentum. You know, so like when we got out of the blackout, and they opened the gates back up onto the island, or started letting people come back to the island, it takes you a while to get, it all doesn't hit on that first day. You know, it takes you a while to get the momentum up. And what was a bummer about the blackout week that we missed is that the whole island had so much momentum. I mean, everybody was having their best summer ever. And to, you know, then shut down, all of that momentum didn't come back day one. You know, it took a few weeks to get that momentum back. And for a lot of people, they actually never got their momentum back. So, you know, with this closure, it's going to take, you know, however many days it'll take to have them clear the roads, and then the island will have to build back up and get back up to that shoulder season momentum again.
Yeah, and you got some events coming up this fall too, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, the island has lots of events, you know, through the fall. We just finished Cape Hatteras Wave Classic with epic conditions out on the water. It's our kite surfing event that we hold every fall in September, and actually the surf for that was from Jose, and it was so big that it was breaking over the beach at the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse and into the parking lot. So it was actually amazing we were able to get that pulled off. But it's just been an active year in the tropics, you know, and so I think Dare County is just planning for overwash and making sure that the visitors are safe. So what they don't want to have happen is have a visitor that needs to get off the island, you know, be it for medical, you know, routine medical attention or emergency medical attention, and they can't get them off the island, and then that would put them in a dangerous situation. So that's why they're being a little bit on the cautious side in issuing the evacuation.
But it's like we say, it's life on a sandbar, right?
It's life on a sandbar. This is what we signed up for. You can't get frustrated by it. I mean, I guess if you want to, you can move to Nevada or something like that. You wouldn't have to worry about overwash. But you know, for the other 50 weeks out of the year, this is the best place in the world to live. So we wouldn't trade it for anything.